An assumption that a lot of people have about you is that you are rude. Where on earth did that come from?
I don't think there's anyone that I've seen in real life that's been able to speak to me like the way they speak to me. I actually work for a casino, and I work with Chinese people, so we do like clean the toilets. In a casino, no one cares if you are in uni or whatever. I make a mistake in a casino with money, they might push me. Like, I'm actually the first person in my house to actually go to uni.
For the people that say I'm too loud, that sometimes I do too much, I'm here to shake tables. I'm here to cause a little chaos. I'm here to prove you right on They Say I'm Too Loud. Hello, everybody, and welcome to They Say I'm Too Loud. Welcome back for another episode, and this time we have a special guest. It's Miss Enny. Thank you so much for coming onto my show.
Who wouldn't want to be on the show?
I'm sorry, I am so shy because I just love your energy and I love your content and what you put out there to the world. And just in case anybody's watching this and you're like, who is Miss Enny? I will tell you. Her tagline is your favorite girl.
Yeah.
And I love that because I didn't know that I had a favorite girl person in the world, and now I do, and it's Miss Enny. And from your spirit to your energy to your joy that you portray on camera, I'm literally so obsessed. So hi.
It's funny, the way you're even saying it. Funny enough, do you actually know that I actually grew up watching you?
What?
It's like funny, like, yes, I don't even remember the first time I met her, but like I'm part of those people who actually grew up watching her on like YouTube, like, oh, so for me to actually be here, I'm actually super excited.
I love that. I love that. So do you think like you manifested this life that you have right now with you?
I didn't manifest though.
Okay.
I don't even know how it came to existence, but then here we are.
Perfect. So that's actually where I want to start today. And by the way, we're drinking kombucha, which is my favorite drink in the whole entire universe. Yeah, like tell me a little bit about your life.
How did I grow up? Obviously from Teshin. I mean, everybody knows I'm from Teshin, right?
What is Teshi?
Hey, yo. Jesus, this guy.
What is a Teshi, please?
What is a Teshin?
What is a Teshi?
Guys, I'm just sad that Mibuke is a DV, honestly. Because if she was on my level, what I would have done to her, right? That's where I'm from.
Okay.
What is okay? Okay is the same.
Okay.
Yeah, my community, that's where I'm from. Yeah, I'm a guy girl, I'm from Teshin, yeah. So yeah, I grew up in Teshin, went to school, I went to uni, and I don't think anyone would actually believe that this is who I am because I was very quiet. People actually thought there was something wrong with me because I had people reaching out to me like, hi, no one, my name is Jennifer. So they'd be like, hey, this was your name, Jennifer. Is everything okay with you? Because all the time I was like quiet, sad. So
why were you quiet and sad? Did you not have any friends in
You know, the funny thing is that I was not even in a hostel. I was supposed to be in a hostel, but then because of financial issues, I had to be coming from far, Ahojo, to Tech. I don't know, you don't know where that is, but it's a far distance. So like,
how do you know I don't know where Ahojo is?
You don't know where it is. So whenever I come to school, I'm like sad and all that. I couldn't mingle with people because I felt like I was distant. Like everybody's on campus. I'm not in a hostel. I'm coming from far. Then after COVID, the one who was taking care of me had like some problems. So then I had to work in a casino and then come to school. So let's say my lecture is from like 7 to 2. My work starts at 3 and ends at 4 p.m. So like after 2, once I close, fast. I have to be in a church, get to work, come back. So like even like, if during school times, I didn't have the time to like mingle and talk to people. Like I'm already tired. Probably I went for night shifts. I'm tired. Came back to class, and then I actually work for a casino, and I work with Chinese people. So we do like clean the toilets. They will insult you. I mean, I'm a uni student, but like. In a casino, no one cares if you are in uni or whatever. So just be cleaning the toilets. I'll make a mistake in a casino with money. They might push me. Like, them kind of things, you understand? Then,
so let's scale it back a little bit.
Yeah.
How did we get into tech? Did you know that university was something you always wanted to do? How come you didn't think about schools in Accra, for example? Tech, by the way, is a university in Kumasi. So
yeah.
it's the
University of Science and Technology.
The Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology.
I actually didn't want to go to tech, but trust me, I actually really wanted to go to uni. I'm actually the first person in my house to actually go to uni and finish uni. So like it was my biggest dream. Like Charlie, uni LA, I must go. Because I remember after secondary school, my sister was like, oh, stay in the house for 1 year. But the way I cried, I'm like, yeah, I'm not staying, I'm going. I wanted to go to Lagos, honestly. But then my parents are like, oh, Legon is for bad kids. I should go to tech because my sister was in Kumasi. That way she could check and see if I'm acting funny, right? So yeah, by force, compulsory by force, I went to tech.
And what did you study?
Admin, supply chain, logistics and supply chain management.
Okay, so is that why you're so like on it? I feel like you're so organized. I'm so sorry, but you have your life together.
Yeah.
You are constantly like on the move, and I feel like you know how to prioritize some stuff.
Yeah.
So of course you did supply chain and logistics. I mean, you're organized.
Yeah, I did supply chain management in uni.
So tell me what that experience was like. So you get to tech and how you feel. First of all, you get the admission.
Yes. I was excited for like a day. The fun thing about tech is when you get admission, you're supposed to pay like your hostel fee within a time because the hostel gets full on time. So I'm like, I need to pay the hostel. My parents are like, relax. And then it passes by me. I didn't get in. I got to pay the admission fee, but not the hostel fee. So like, yeah, I was excited to go to tech. First girl to go to uni, and it's tech. Tech's like a big school, so like, yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, so excited.
Okay. And so you didn't get the hostel that you wanted.
Yeah, I won't even lie. I blame my parents, my sister, and then my mom a lot because I'm like, we should have paid on time. Like then, and they were like, don't worry, we'll pay. But I understand them. Sometimes circumstances beyond their control. Yeah, but I mean, I was young then, so I was like, I didn't get any circumstances. Me, I want to go to school. Yeah, that was it. But eventually, I came to accept it. I mean, you don't have to be in a hostel. You just need to go to school, and then I did go to school. So.
And so, who lived in Ahojo?
My big sister. Shout out to her. Yeah, my big sister lived. She took care of me my entire life. Oh my god, I owe her. So yeah, shout out to her, my big sister.
So you go to Ahojo, you're commuting from Ahojo. How far away is Ahojo from?
Because traffic. Ahojo is, So I leave my house, my lecture is at like 6. I leave my house, say 4:35. Because of traffic, you have to move from Ahojo to Atonsu to Tech. When you get to Tech, get another bus inside campus. So it was like a long distance and traffic was crazy. So yeah.
And how were you dealing with studying?
Yeah, I thought that was good though. I was learning. I came to uni because in my head I'm like, I've got this thing. I thought I was just learning. The exams came. I was almost in a failed position. I was almost going inside pass. Yeah. So in my first year, second year, it was hard because one, I couldn't mingle with friends. It was just me, my knowledge, and I was not even excited. So studying, I was studying, but I wasn't studying the right things. Third year, when I started working, I decided to make friends.
How did you find the job?
My sister, she actually also worked in the casino, but she was a boss. Yes, I told her. From the very beginning, once I finished secondary school, I wanted to work in the casino. She was like, no. She was like, I'll pay your fees. Just be there. I'm like, I want to work. It's not like I'm not giving you money, but like, I want to work. It has always been the thing. So my third year, I managed to like convince her. Because COVID, so, you know.
What was it about the casino life that was calling you?
So I actually wanted to work as the cashier. So it's like accounting. I don't say cashier, I say accountant. But it's cashier. Yeah. That was the job I wanted. But then they said they'll give it to when I went, they gave me cleaner.
Okay.
Cleaner, and they gave me waitress, but then waitress came with cleaner as well. I was doing waitress and cleaner. Our salary was low, but I mean, 3 months in, the boss told me, it was a Chinese guy. I was like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I wanted to do accounting. And he was like, you know what, come. Just after 3 months, I moved from waitress to cashier, sharp, and you know.
There we go.
It was a good time. Yeah.
So once you had the salary that you kind of wanted, now you moved out brackets.
Now my level don't change because like in uni then I was like earning like 1,700. Okay. You understand? Yeah, it was a good time for me. I was able to save up, paid my school fees ahead of time, hostel fee ahead of time. You know, eating whatever I want to eat. I was feeling like I was rich. Yeah. Yes, at the time because it was good money then. I actually didn't find it hectic at all because it was, to me, it was fun working, coming to work, going to school, meeting people. It was fun. Yeah.
So what was your drive at that point in time? So you've already told me that one of the things was it was an honor. You were the first girl to go to university.
Not girl, person.
The first person in this nuclear family that lived in Teshi to go to university. Yeah. What drove you to continue?
I don't know. But then when I was growing up, I used to have one prayer. I like praying, so like me back then. Well, I used to say that.
Why? But now they were not.
Nah, I'm praying. But yeah. One of the things I always used to say was that let my dad's ending points be my starting point. And it's actually passed.
Okay. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Let it be sorry. The person died already.
In 2009.
Yes, 2009. He died in 2009.
So that's what you meant when you said your mom has been single since 2009.
That woman didn't marry again. Yeah, she didn't marry. I'm sure we didn't have allowed that because we sack that man. It's not our house that you. Yeah, she's been single since 2009. So I wanted to start from where he was. He was a great guy. He did amazing. So he finished uni. He did amazing. He lived his life. Like there was no way. Wait, actually, there was something that's actually drove me when I was younger. Yeah, there used to be a church that I attended, and one of the things I realized that they treated all the girls that were like in uni that were rich differently, and those of us that were poor, they didn't treat us too well. And there was a time I was talking to one of the girls and they were like, who are you? Have you been to uni before? Like, she like spoke down on me and all that. And then in my head, that was actually what actually drove me to go to uni. I'm like, you know what? I need to be in that uni and see why this person is acting this way. Because I don't understand why your school or your background should make you talk to me like that. So that was the main thing in my head. I'm like, you know, I wouldn't be able to stand to go back to church. I want to go to uni. Like, in my head, I was like, I think she actually, that lady, that girl and the church was one of the few things that actually motivated me to be like, see what, I have to go to this uni. We need to like make it like big time. Like, yeah, so whether I was going to Soba to go to school, like my own was that I'll go.
Yeah. And so was that like growing up, having your dad in your life and then all of a sudden?
Yeah, so a lot of things change, you know. So one of the reasons why I have that thing in mind that no matter what, I need to have a life of myself. I need to work. I need to earn. So anyone that knows me around me will know that means I don't play with. I need to work. I need to stay on my Zoom. I don't want to depend on anyone. He was a great guy. Lived a good life. Took care of us. My mom is a housewife. He's a breadwinner. He dies. Things just turns apart. We're not even born here. We're born in Italy. We lived all our life there and then came here. And then suddenly this man decided to die. And our life just transformed back to zero. I mean, my mom tried, but then I'll give it to my big sister. She decided to take it upon herself to be the man. Take care of all of us. My sister and I, since I was in class 4, Chinsa in class 3. Took care of us. It took me to uni. Took care of Chinsa and all that. Our life changed, but I mean, he did his part. It's up to us to also do our part. So, yeah. Shout out to him. He's an amazing man. Shout out to my mom as well. So, it is what it is.
What kind of person were you in school?
I was a tomboy. I don't care. If you know me in secondary school, you know that Miss Enny, she's lazy. If you're going to work, I'll run away. But then, if you don't see me working, I'm probably studying because I want to pass. If I fail it once, I won't get the capacity to write again. I had one school. Not that I couldn't get a school bag. My school bag is blue. I painted it with paint so that if it does get dirty, no one will see.
What school did you go to?
Kibi Senior High School Technical. I know you don't know the school. Don't even think a lot. Kibi Senior High School Technical.
Who told you I don't know Kibi? Kibi is in Chebi.
Yeah, it's in Chebi. But how did you get that one? I feel like someone told you that.
It's in Chebi. I know. Telepathy.
Yes. I went to
also, you
Chebi.
literally just said Chebi. I know people from Chebi. I've been to Chebi before. Yeah? I know. I have family from Chebi.
Yeah, that's the school I attended.
Okay. So what was life like in boarding school and transitioning from Teshi, because you grew up in Teshi,
Yes.
all the way to going to another region?
Yes.
Was there like too big of a shift?
Oh, no, actually. Because I was saying that my life even started, I didn't even have a life. Because when one went to Teshi, it's not like we're in Teshi. I mean, my dad didn't allow us to go anywhere. So we was in the house. It's just family. I didn't have friends. Outside school, it was just family. So yeah, secondary school was when I had to like meet people, learn how to speak tree. But one thing you see is I'm always dressed anyhow. Like there's no way you see me and then approach me because I don't look.
So how did we move from dressing anyhow to dressing like that?
You know what's funny? There's one story. When I was in uni, I was in uni, do you know matriculation?
Yeah.
You don't know matriculation.
Matriculation is like when you're entering the uni and then you do like a graduation type ceremony, right?
Yeah. Cause I didn't know what matriculation was, and they said, "Oh, it was matric," and I didn't ask anything. I just wore. So even in uni, I was a tomboy, just jeans. I cut my hair in uni, and I had like short cut and all that, and my baggy shirt. And I go on campus and like everybody's just, I'm like, where did they have it for here? It was actually matric.
No way.
Right. And then I had only one friend at the time. And she was like, hey, Jennifer, so what is your dress? And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do the matric. You should go and do it. Meanwhile, I just didn't know what matric was. I just thought I was coming for normal. I actually changed my dress in third year when I started working because my workplace, everybody was like girly. Everyone was looking cool. And I'm like, Charlie, I need to change the lifestyle. I started buying thrifts. So that's when my people knew me for thrift videos. I started thrifting and, changing the style some more. And then
I love that. So do you think now you have like a unique style? Because I love the clothing stuff that you pick. Like even this fit today, I'm like, whoa, yeah, show them. Do you think that the way that you grew up had an impact on like how you spend money even now? Because I know that now you're making way more money than you made, you know, when you had your uni job. So do you think you're living life now and it's like intrinsically linked to how you grew up when with money?
Where will I? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have it back then, but like even now that by the grace of God, it's better. I can't even spend though. You see, when you are coming from a certain background, you are scared to go back to what you are actually known for. So even if sometimes I have money, let's say in my room, when you go to my room, I changed my TV just yesterday because someone on TikTok bought me a new TV. Funny enough, my TV is, if you know oh my God, my TV is like small, like mouse. But I say it's sports. I have the money to change it. By my head, I'm like, hey, if I abuse this money and I don't get another one, what will happen to me? Like, this money is too big. Like, yeah. Sometimes I know I have to do something like spend the money on this thing, but I'm like a biscuit, my money get finished, I need to work hard, then kind of thing. So I don't spend a lot though. Small until I'm rich.
Yeah.
I feel like I just have a feeling I'm just humble because I don't have the money now.
Yeah.
Like once I blow, pim,
So
yeah.
what are you saving for at the moment?
2 things:
Tell me.
a car, a house. I'm working on my project, so I want to finish the house.
Okay, where?
Testing.
So have you already bought the land?
Let's not talk about that. Yeah. So yeah, a house, a car, and I've always wanted to go and travel to work outside though. So like a job.
Okay, so we're saving for a house and a car. Like, have you ever sat down to think, wow, like I really just built this life for myself? Obviously with the help of your sister, obviously with the help of your mom and your family, but do you ever pat yourself on the back and be like, damn, like this life that I'm living right now, I created that? And I say that because we will hop into this content creator portion of, you know, the video, because I really want to hear how you started. But when I'm watching your content and I'm literally getting sneak peeks into your life, I'm like, you really did this.
Yeah. I don't even think about it as that girl. My head, whenever I'm like, I'm grateful, but I've come a long way. Like, that's just what I say. I mean, I have a long way to go. Sometimes when I'm worried that, I've not been able to achieve this and that, I say that, I'm like, see, you have come a long way. Like, you should be grateful. I don't see it as that girl. I see it as you have come a long way, and I'm forever grateful. That's just how I see it, basically.
And I see that you pour a lot into your family. So, for example, I always see you grocery shopping and shopping. After this, if you're free, like, can we just pass by a grocery shop? I just need to pick up a couple of things, couple hundred of things. But I also saw that you gave your mama a fufu machine. And I thought that was so cute, but not just cute, so on brand. So tell me a little bit more about that, where all of this love is coming from. Because a lot of times people build their lives and they feel indebted, but not in a good way. They feel like, oh, I can't even spend a little bit of money on myself because I have to spend it on them, and they feel like they're responsible for their whole family.
I've actually made like a whole YouTube on this thing. One of the things I've come, I don't take it upon myself to take care of anybody. I've always said it. Especially this actually goes to firstborns and things. I feel like all firstborns have this thing like, I need to take care of my family, I need to be there for them and all that. One thing I've come to understand is that you need to take care of yourself first. Then if you can reach out to other people, you do, including your family. You are not accountable to anybody. So if I'm doing anything for my family, it means I can do something for myself first. Because there's one thing that's for sure. If you put your all into your family, and it gets to a point where you don't even have to take care of yourself, you'll be a burden to them. So you need to be sure that you're in the right place, that you take care of my family. For my mom, she's my Shayla. Shayla. I feel like, you know, she's just like any other girl. I mean, even me as a girl, like I want to be pampered a lot, taken care of. And I feel like she doesn't have anyone. So if I have it, why not? I'm just going to do it for her. And I just want to see her happy. Same goes to my sister. I'm actually a big sister. She's single. So I just want to do the things that they don't have people to do for them now. I find it interesting to just do it for them. I want to see them smile a lot.
How'd you get to the point in your life where you had this mindset? Was there a point in time where you felt like there was so much pressure for you to care? Because also, I asked this question because you obviously saw how much your sister, your older sister, cared for you. So was there ever a point in time where it was so overwhelming, where you felt like you had to pass that down? No. She also played a role in me trying to help them, but we have a different style. My sister puts her everything. She didn't even put herself. But the difference between my sister and I is I put myself first before I put everybody. I'm so grateful to her, but we are different. And
Now when I think about it, I understand this. There's no way you'd be doing well and then sit down and then you'd see your family's struggle. Like, if you love them, automatically you want to do the best for them. And it's just, no one will tell you. Sometimes my sister can ask me something. Oh, Jenny, I want 100 cedi. I'm like, hey, tell me, I won't give it to you. And later I'm like, come and take it, come and take it. You say, take and go. Like, we have that thing. No matter what, if I have it and they want it, why will I say no? Automatically, it's love you have for them. There's nothing, you can't control it, basically.
And you said you want to work abroad.
Charlie, I want to jackpot.
For how long?
Jackpot forever.
Does that mean you don't see yourself like working in Ghana?
If I get a job, actually. I applied so many times, I didn't get. So I gave up.
And what career field are we talking?
Mining, oil, gas. I did my service in a mining company, dude. I worked in a warehouse. I worked in a procurement office as well.
How does that fit into the journey of being a content creator?
Okay, well, I always had the idea. I mean, from after uni, for some reason, I just knew I won't get a job. So then my only option was I wanted to go outside to go and to work, not to study. Because I felt like I needed to take care of certain things. So I needed to go work. I still applied to jobs, didn't get it. Even though content is cool, I like to work. I did supply chain management. It's something I like to do. I like warehousing. I don't like anything office job. I want to be active, be doing stuff and all that. I didn't take content as a job. Content is just my personal life. Wherever I am, I can do it. My content has never been about working with brands. It's Miss Enny showing the part of her life that she likes and wants anyone to see. So I can do it anywhere. Senegal, Togo, Nigeria, Asia, Russia, anywhere.
So, in the timeline. Yeah. So we get to the point where you're saying, okay, you watched Nubuke growing up, which first of all, it's not even like I'm that old, okay, Mel.
You're not old, but I mean, who didn't used to watch you guys? Like you, Amma, Lady. I grew up watching you guys on YouTube. I'm not saying people are old though, but I mean you're old, Mona. Yeah. Yeah, I grew up watching you guys on YouTube. Like, it was not even actually me, my cousin, you know my PA, right? She used to watch your content and all that. This YouTuber, I watched some. So yeah, so I had that experience of watching you guys on like YouTube, creating content together and stuff like that.
So how did we move from we're watching all of these creators to becoming the creators that so many people are watching? And I really want to give you your flowers because you have 400,000 followers on TikTok, about 100,000, 140 something thousand on Instagram. And YouTube, we are steadily creeping to 10. I'm going to claim it. We are steadily creeping to 10K.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is over 600,000 followers across board. How did we get from, wow, I'm watching these creators, to I am this creator? That's 600,000 people are watching. All over the world, by the way, because your statistics include people from different walks of life.
I don't know how we got here, but one thing I would say is consistency. I never go a day without posting though. It was always about my life. I didn't want to do anything extraordinary. I wanted to show what I had. Anyone that knows me on TikTok knows where I started. I was with my sister in a room. I got a bed, changed light to blue. They got me a room, changed to a different room. Like, people have actually seen my progress from when I was 15 at Salamanto, Kumasi, started Sheen. I feel like people have just seen my progress, honestly. And nothing really motivated me. People would say, oh, I was motivated, I had role model. No. My own was that if I'm going to trips, I do a video. If I'm going to do this, I was just showing my life. And I didn't care what anyone would say. The way they have thrown me on X, bro.
Let's get into that a little bit. X is such an interesting app.
Oh, but now it happens to be my favorite app, though.
Okay.
I do love X. Like, anyone who knows me, if you're an OG, you know that, yeah, X is my favorite.
X is your favorite app. Okay, because I have a couple X-specific questions. Because I find that X is the one application that empowers people to be very bold. People have so much audacity on X. Yeah. What has your experience been like engaging with people that spew so much hate? And I say this because you've been very honest with your insecurities on the internet. Everything from your acne to your hairline to
my bow leg,
your bow leg. I mean, every single thing. You've been very honest. How do you feel when there's people that are constantly trying to poke at that, especially with a platform like X? How have you dealt with the toxicity and the hate?
I deal with X like any other platform. If people are not able to approach you physically, they are scared. I don't think there's anyone that I've seen in real life that's been able to speak to me like the way they speak to me. I'm certain that there's someone that has showed me on X that has seen me in real life and said, Miss Enny, I like your content so much. They can't say it to your face. There are so many people that are not loved in the house. Some of them are being loved, but they have refused to be loved. Some of them are having a hard time. Some of them don't have a job. So I don't take it personal, honestly. There's no one that will say that I've insulted me, I've taken it personal, because I feel like if you're loved at home and you have a job, you won't throw anyone. Honestly, if you're a good person, you're not throw anyone. So it's not something I should take at heart. And there's no way they will see me in real life and tell me that's you. And before you come and talk about my acne, my acne is already there. I've already said it. What the guy going to see? Like, you can throw me, but
your skin's looking great, by the way.
Thank you. Never taken it personally.
And about your acne, because you've been on, I feel like I've seen you try multiple different things for your skin.
Yeah.
And currently you're on acnitonian journey? Acnitine.
Yeah.
How's that been so far? How long have you been on acnitine?
I think in my second week. It's supposed to be for like 3 months, 3 to 6 months. And I'm my second week.
And you said it gets worse before it gets better?
Mm-hmm.
But so your skin's looking so great.
Yeah, because the dosage is down. We increased the dosage over time. I tried it 3 years ago. Oh, mad. My face was crazy. Your face will be dark, will be peeling off, your mouth will be dry. Yeah, you might have nose bleeding, you're feeling dizzy, so... But I'm taking it slowly. They give it to you based on your weight. So you gradually increase the dosage.
So why now? Why did you want to take measures for like your skin? Why now? You said you tried it again 3 years ago. Well, and this year, why try again? When
I started to treat my acne last year, my doctor actually recommended I go on acne team. Because I was so scared from the experience 3-4 years ago, I told her no. I was just there and I was like, I just said, I'm like, Doc, I want to try acne. She actually told me last year that acne is my last option. If it doesn't work, it means nothing work for me. So I tested them like, Doc, see, I want to try acne, so let's give it a shot. And she was like, I thought you didn't want to do it. I'm like, yeah, but let's give it a shot. I'm not worried about my face actually, but I want to give it a shot and see if it's going to go well.
Has acne always been something that you've dealt with for a long time?
COVID. I got acne during COVID and it has never gone back to normal.
And what was that like, transitioning from having a clear face pre-COVID to post-COVID, where suddenly everybody's at home and then you are now emerging outside?
Actually, I've never been worried. Honestly, even up till now, I've actually never been worried about it. I mean, we are growing, things change, your body change, and then this could be a new thing for me. We stress about so many things, and I don't stress about so many things. It's just my face. I'm still pretty though.
I mean, you've always been pretty.
So why would I stress now?
And I mean, we're in a podcast setup right now, and rumor has it that you had a podcast. Are there plans to bring it back? As a professional yapper yourself, you know,
I always ask a lot of questions. Those who know me from when I started TikTok, I was just asking questions. So I had a question. I'm like, you know what? I can set up a podcast, and then the questions I want you all to answer, or maybe they come and answer. Just there, I called the guy and I'm like, Charlie, check the price of microphone for me. Check the price of a sofa. I was in my service, so I was not there. Just calling, paying the things. They bought the things into the room, came back, we set it up, and then started. I did everything with my own money. I used one of the room I'm staying in, I'm sleeping in now. That's where we used to shoot a podcast. All the things we used there were things that I actually bought. And it got to a point where it was, I finished school, my money, I'm only using for podcast now. It's draining me. Getting sponsorship was very, very hard. It was going well. I'm not even going to say it wasn't going well. Sometimes people send me emails or even on YouTube insulting me. You had a podcast and stopped it. You don't have the audacity to tell people how to create content and all that. But everybody has their own side of the story. It was my money. I was using it. And then it was hard to get brand deals. I wasn't working. I was unemployed. I was using the savings I had to start a podcast. And because of that, I had to give up. It's fine to actually give up on certain things. Maybe it's not the right time. Just give it up. Come back later when you're doing well. So if it was going to be shabby, I tried it. I did it back again. But I didn't like what I was seeing. So I didn't post it. There are so many things with shorts that I didn't post. I might come back to creating podcasts, but it will be something fun, simple. If I don't have the sponsorship, I might just see you and then I just hold a microphone and just try to talk to you about simple things. When I was in my podcast, a lot of insults, controversies and all that. So if I'm going to do anything, it's going to be something simple. It can even be my room. It can be in someone else's car. I don't need a whole camera. Yeah, so it's a possibility I'll start it all over again. So
on the note of controversies, an assumption that a lot of people have about you is that you are rude. Where on earth did that come from?
I think that was back then. I mean, people still think I'm rude now. I don't even know. But back then, I used to get that a lot. But I think this was from the way I spoke. Not that I was speaking bad. Me, I'm just direct. And my guys, you know the way when we talk, we're like gay. So automatically people think we are like push, rude. But like if you meet me one on one, your perspective, or is it perspective? I kind of saying the way you think it actually changes. But if you see me like that, it means you have something from your head from past. Yeah, it's something you try to understand. Like why? What did I say? But I think it's from the way I speak. People see me and they're like, "You, this girl, the way I didn't like you, pie."
You were so shocked when that video came out, and they said that you were one of Ghana's richest influencers. You made a reply essentially saying that I don't know what you guys are talking about. Why was it important for you to let it be known? Yeah, and to correct people and to correct the assumption that you were rich.
The funny thing was that I didn't take it serious, though, but I think people felt I was serious about it. Did I look serious in the video?
I mean, you look like you were just having a commentary on somebody randomly putting
yeah,
you in
because
the box.
apparently people think I was angry about it. I'm like, no. The girl reached out to me. I'm like, no, I'm calm about it. It's like, no. I mean, people make videos all the time.
Yeah.
Like, but to me, I found the video funny because I was there when she posted the video, like fresh. They didn't have engagement or whatever. I saw the video. Because me, whenever people mention my name, I go and reply and comment. So when I saw them, I'm like, which Miss Enny? Is it me? Or there's another Miss Enny? Because like, that was my first thing. So I woke up the next morning, the video had blown up. So me, I'd already seen the video before the thing. But the reason why I made the video was like, in the comments, people were like, which Miss Enny? Miss Enny doesn't drive. Does she have money? Like, then kind of thing. So in my head, I'm like, okay, you're setting me up. I'm able to see anything. But not like I was pissed or angry. No. I was just trying to be funny. I mean, everybody knows I'm not rich. But like, yeah, I'm just living my life. That is basically it. So.
And thank you so much for sharing. Because I know, first of all, good on you for being brave enough to tell us the state of where your head is at a lot of times. It's not easy because I know that you've struggled with some mental health stuff a lot of times, especially with the pressure of creating content constantly. And you just said that you don't go a day without posting content. That is insane. That means your mind is constantly on. And in your South Africa video, you said sometimes you think about ending it, but then you think, who's going to take care of my mom? Who's going to take care of my family? Who's going to take care of everybody?
Yeah.
And I want you to get into that just a little bit more in the sense that, like, when you're overwhelmed, how are you staying grounded?
I would say that I've become a better person now. If I would remember myself from last year, I was worse. I laugh a lot, but I'm a type of person that is easily worried. I'm always depressed. I'm stressed. I'm crying. I'm miserable. That's another part of me that is there. There's so many times I thought, oh, I want to die. I don't know why I'm leaving. Life is too hard for me. Yeah, I think about my mom too. I'm like, Charlie, who take care of this woman? But then I think about it. I'm like, why will I die? And you never know the opportunities that might come our way. And sometimes I'm crying because there are certain things I want to do that I can't do. And I'm like, but I can still do other things though. Yeah, I'm still living a life. So why should I stress myself? And I always say that at the right times, things will fall in place. That's the only thing that I used to cool down. At the right times, things will fall in place. No, I'm not behind time. I'm not late. I'm right on time. And things will come at the right time. Those things just motivate me. And I'm back on track, basically.
Which is crazy because somebody can be watching this and feel like you have your life all figured out.
Yeah. Yes.
But then there's definitely like low moments where you're just like, I feel like I have nothing figured out.
Don't look at people on social media and think, oh, their life is perfect. I want to be like these people so bad. No, yours might be better than them. So we're all trying to survive in this world. So, Charlie, it is what it is.
How do you take care of yourself? Because I know you said you put yourself first. How are you doing that? Especially since it's expensive. I mean, everything from you running multiple businesses. If I'm getting this right, you're helping your mom with any special shit. Yeah. You are running your Shein business. Then you're working on your content. Then you're working on brand deals. And you're working on this. And it just feels like your brain is always on. How are you surviving?
Well, I don't find them serious. To me, creating content is fun. Bagging people's orders is fun. So I don't find it hectic. I don't find it tiring. That's why I tell people that if you create something that is not in your niche, something you don't do normally, you get tired easily. If you just post your normal life outside, you won't get tired. This is what I do all the time. I'm not doing it for the cameras. I do it because this is what I just do. So it doesn't become tiring. It's just me the only difference is that it's on camera. Also, I'm a type of person that likes schedules. I plan everything. Yeah, I plan I'm going to be here.
I love a schedule.
Yeah, I'm going to be here at this time. I'll be done by this time. I want to shoot this content today.
Sometimes you just want to quit creating content. I know that I have moments where I'm just like, Yeah, but it's not important. You know, I'm like, let me put off my camera. Let me move to. Oh my God, you said that a couple of weeks ago. You said you were thinking about like sometimes you wish you could just like, you know, pack up and like leave and like start like a mysterious life and just like. Tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about
when I
that.
get the opportunity and I just land some big money somewhere, I'll just start my life all over again, leave my whole family. Like I want to start. If I'm able to blow, like not be small blow.
What would you start over?
Move far from home, start a career, just live a simple life. The things that I didn't do right, will do it right probably, but nothing really serious.
Is there not a world where you do that even from now and like slowly detach and slowly put things away and slowly do things?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, because I happen to have realized that starting all over is a little more realistic. So I'm doing it now. The things I always wanted to do, I'm doing it now. I mean,
what have you always wanted to do that you're doing now?
To be happy, to not depend on people, to be myself, to be excited. I have two main goals in life: to be happy genuinely and to be comfortable. Those have been my only. Anyone that knows me will know that it's not money. I want to be comfortable. I want to be genuinely happy. So anything that will make me happy, I'm relaxing, I'm watching a movie, I can travel, I can eat, I can dress. That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing. I love that. So tell me, like, what is coming up for Miss Enny in 2025? Because, again, 2024, there was so many things that happened where you're just like, reset. Mm-hmm. So in 2025, what are we expecting? And has it already started on a good note? And how do you want to continue the rest of the year?
This year started on a good note, but I'm a little shaky or shooky. I don't know how to say. Last year I said some things for myself and I couldn't achieve them. I was so dull and so sad. So I've not been able to really set things for myself. I don't know how the year is going to go, honestly. I'm going with the flow, even though you guys don't like that statement. I'm going with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. But then I want to start something new, like a new business, a new career. Anything that would, keep me active. Yeah, but aside that, I don't really have any plan. You know the way people drop vision board? I don't have this year.
Okay.
So God is my vision. Yeah, so anything, wherever the river takes me, I'll go with the flow.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Wherever the river takes me, I will go with the flow.
Yeah.
So again, we can find you on YouTube. Mm-hmm. We can find you on TikTok. Mm-hmm. We can find you on Instagram.
TikTok is every day. Instagram is scary. I don't know why I'm scared of Instagram. Don't you have the Instagram fear? You don't have. You post on Instagram.
Yeah, I post on Instagram.
I'm scared when I'm posting on Instagram. So
what are you scared of?
I don't know. I feel like Instagram is a little intimidating. So even when people give me bundles, I'm like, I prefer TikTok. But Instagram, 2 to 3 times a week. YouTube, once every week.
Okay. Thank you I'm so excited to even like continue so many questions off camera. But thank you so much, Miss Enny, for coming on my podcast.
Thanks for inviting me. It was actually a calm session. I actually like the session. It's interesting.
And we're gonna continue the rest off camera.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. sorry. Bye.
It feels like